I'm so close. It hurts. Oh my god, I'm so close. Oh my god. No. Oh, I was so close.
I can't do it. My tummy hurts.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
Hello! There we go. Hi! Lauren, thank you for coming. Thank you everybody for coming. I appreciate it a ton. Very exciting to have you guys here. Volty, hi. Dun 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 dun. Good to see you. We're gonna be just chilling a little bit.
Welcome to the captain's quarters. Back that ass up, captain's orders. Yeah, my mattress magma, that's a scorcher. Some snacks for stamina, have some hors d'oeuvres. Cleanse your palate with me. My dick's jurisdiction is your
municipalities.
Quality
Titty over quantity.
Though I
Get both.
A lot of women getting soggy with me. It's humidity that is fogging up the windows.
Enjoy your dinner, Lumpy. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm nervous. I'm like shaking out the nerves right now. I don't know how y'all do this all the time. This is crazy. I'm like a little frenetic. Oh, I'm so red. Oh. Some nice decay. Here, let's speed up your decay.
One man versus one gorilla. 10,000 goon coins. Winner takes all or loses everything. The man had a plan. Buy Mesopotamian copper on the black market, flip it for a profit, then drive home in a VW Polo. But the copper was fake. The merchant was a cardboard cutout. The VW Polo was just a JPEG. He lost everything in 48 hours and tried to sue the goon chain emotionally. But the gorilla, calm, calculated, built a shrimp farm in silence. By month 3, the crustaceans were predicting the weather. By year 1, the gorilla had 14 farms, 6 patents, and a shrimp if you believe in long-term thinking and aquatic
uh-oh, I just lost something. Yonder, thanks for coming. I appreciate you being here. Very, very nice. Duck, how are you doing, dude? How is everybody doing? Tell me how your days were. How's your Saturday going? I've been doing this all day, just like figuring out the scramble. So that's where I am right now. A little bit loopy. I'm so flush. This is crazy. This normally doesn't happen. So clearly this is rattling me a bit. So we are gonna do my hip. Ugh. It's okay. It's getting better, honestly. You just reminded me that I'm sitting on a heating pad. What's on the TV behind me? That is just the Roku screensaver. It just hangs out. We're gonna let it ride. Yeah, my hip, it's there was like a week and a half or so where it was like very up and down. So like a good day and then like a bad day because I would just like stress it out too much. The last 3 days have been pretty good though, so that's something. Also, just I have Spint here. I'm trying to channel Spint's inner calm like a stone. Led! Yo! Thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. How you doing? How's your day? What have you been up to? Spint. For anybody who's not in the Dent community, I don't know how Dent came up with this along with Miss Deasy, but yeah, they just put together rocks with eyes on them and also faces. And then we all needed them, clearly, because they're adorable. So it's like a flashback to the pet rock, but I don't think pet rocks in the 70s actually had eyes and stuff on them. So anyways, Spent has been my buddy for like the last month or so. How are audio levels? Am I good? Can you guys hear me? Ooh, made chorizo and biscuits. Gravy, ran some errands. A nap sounds perfect. It sounds like well earned at that point. Let's see. Today, what are we gonna do? Perfect. Aw, thank you, Lumpy. I really appreciate that. We're gonna do art, movement, and gaming. So kind of like a concept stream. These are the things that I think I want to do in streaming. I think it would be fun if I could do them on like a streamly basis. I wouldn't be streaming daily, but yeah, to just kind of have these like 3 little spots that we can check in with. So art would be like either like looking at art and talking about art. I like talking about art. If you have artists that you like, that would be cool to look at some of them, or if you have art pieces that you like, or if you've done art. I would love to look at community art. I know there's a lot of artists out there, especially on Twitch. And then we'll make art. Yep. Starts removing pants. Oh, art. No. You had it right. The art does definitely involve removing the pants. So might as well continue. And then what? Yeah, making art I think will be sort of probably the bulk of that time block. So today we have like about 2 hours allocated to art, starting around 5. And then another chunk of movement. I like to move a lot. I have too much energy, really. And have nice snackies, Volt. Tell us what you ate when you get back. Brain. I didn't say I was wearing pants. Art. Making art. Yeah. Today we might do like a little pattern making and or like pushing more of the stream assets forward. There's a lot of like placeholdery stuff. There's a lot of stuff that didn't make it from my arting computer to this computer. So we might look at some of that, try to get some of that. And then I've had floating in the back of my head for a while this idea of, so I've been working on this like map. Some of y'all have like seen pieces of it, right? It's like watercolor and ink together, and I really like the style as it's come out. So I'm thinking about like I have another 24 by 36 canvas that I made preparing to make this map, because the map was a commission. So the first one didn't come out like just right, but it's still like a very nice canvas for doing art. So I was thinking that'd be kind of cool if we could start concepting out what that would be. And I have like some ideas that's something kind of like between geometric-y stuff and then like pointillisms. So there's that art. Movement. I think I was already supposed to be talking about this. Movement. I like to move a lot. I said that. Dance, yoga, walking. I do pine cones, which means doing 15 laps around my living room whenever I get too naughty in Dense Stream, and he punishes me for it. Yeah, and what I think it would be neat if part of that movement was like community movement. So I really want a lot of this stuff to be like community focused. So the art being community focused, movement, us having a chunk where it's about just kind of taking a break from the sitting. We sit a lot already, and then obviously we're all like pretty heavy twitchers, so that's like more sitting. So we'll try a little bit of that today, see if you guys enjoy getting up and moving with me at all. I'm still injured, so it'll be like pretty limited, pretty modified movement. But yeah, just trying to think of sort of like basic calisthenics that would be nice. My favorite artist these days is B. Khaki. This feels like a very risky Google, Lumpy. Let's see what we get. Ooh, that's cute. Okay, wait. Just a bunch of breakfast stuff came up. Hi, Don Chulo Papi. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? I don't believe that I know you. How did you find here? Would be one question I would have for you. And then do you like art? Do you like moving? Do you like games? Anything you can let me know about you. It's great. Breakfast B. Khaki. Oh, Delicaphallus. Hello. Dude, you totally tricked me there. Good to see you. Very good to see you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Whoa. These are pretty neat, Lumpy. When we get to the art, I will definitely bring those up. Oh, okay. Duly noted. Boo 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 boo. Yeah, when we get to art, Lumpy had some interesting stuff for us to look at. And if you guys have any art, feel free to throw it in the chat. And we might look at it also, if it's stream appropriate. Which this is walking a line over here. Also, I like to be silly. I like silly things. So I highly encourage you guys throughout the stream to use some of these commands. And it will just bring up stuff like this. Okay. Oh, that's a little more than I bargained for as like a first click, but you know. Aww. See, now that's cute. What does JLPC mean? Little bunny. If I remember, this bunny is a wild rabbit, and their name, their name is Fievel. Like, I think like Fievel Goes West. I don't know that I saw that movie, but, yeah. So cute. Jeez Louise pepper cheese. Alright. So, the last chunk...
I'm going to teach you how to capture a pure, untainted fart.
Dant, I tried to describe this to you.
And get a fart receptacle. You're going to want to get your cup, and you're going to want to fill it up with water.
Yep.
Then, when you invert it, you will notice that it is filled with water all the way in the jar. Now, when you fart towards the surface, the air will travel up and end up in the top of the jar here.
Sure
Let's
will.
try it out. As you can see, the top of this jar has a little bit of air in it, but it's not air. Now, submerge the cup again and screw the lid on. Once you take it out of the water, you'll notice there's a little bubble in there. You know what that is. The final step is to bring this to a friend and have them sniff it.
So I think, as I was saying before, I think you could have, I think that's a real money-making venture for you. Selling not just farts in a jar, but the purest farts in a jar. I think that really can separate you from the rest of the competition. You might not be Amaranth level, but you're starting to get there, I think. All right. The last chunk of the things that we'll be trying to do today is gaming stuff. So a little community gaming. We'll be playing some marbles on stream if you like marbles. What else? What else we got here? Gartic phone. You know, because it's arty. You get to do some drawing. We get to do some drawing together. That's fun. And then you have a standing. Oh. Maybe you can like fill a garbage bag in your shower. And then at least submerge your butthole. Yeah. What was the last game we were gonna do as a group? Oh, golf. Golfers in the chat? Yeah, toddler sync that would work. That would work. Pretty sure. Yeah, golf. And then I like playing Mario. Mario 64 is one of my favorite games, and I like to pretend that I speedrun it, but I speedrun it very, very slowly. So we will attempt to do the fastest 120 run that we can, which is probably something like 3.5 hours. So that's probably where you know, these clips will come more in handy, to break up the monotony, maybe. Oh no. Okay. So until about 5-ish, I think we'll do some dailies, some Wordle, some connections, which I'm iffy on, and then some maybe some global. I like global. So let me figure out how to get something on the screen that we can work with here. Let's move me over to here. Nope, not there. There, that one's there. Nope, not that. There we go. Hi. Hello. Bloop. And what? Let's get you off. Yeah. And what else? Oh, there we go. Okay. And then let's see. That's not it. There we go. Oh, that was the problem, I suppose. Does anybody else play play the Wordle? Oh, thanks. Ah, Frank, hello! Thanks for coming in. Glad to see you here. How's your day? What have you been up to? We're just doing some of the dailies right now until probably around 5, and then we'll start like digging into some art stuff. Whoa. So mouth is normally my first word. I like it because it has O and U, and then I do Diane, which doesn't seem like a word, but it is one. Oh, that is... Frank, what part of the globe are you in? I always thought you were stateside. Parse. Always and forever. Ah, fantastic. Melbourne. What do you follow up with after parse? Oh, cool. What sent you to Australia, or what drew you there? Hmm. Oh, fantastic. I pretty much always do these 2 words first. I'm like a lazy wordler. I found like 4 words that almost never fail to get me on the 5th time. And so I often end up just doing that. Okay. We're almost there. She'd visit the States for Puzzles and Games site meetup, and we hit it off very well, and we're already online friends, so followed back to Australia. That sounds very nice. Do you have opinions now on, like, do you have preference, Australia, or obviously you want to stay where your wife is, but if you could magically just snap your fingers. Yeah, that was that was sort of what I was thinking. I've never been to Australia, but it just feels that way, you know. Feels slightly more sane than here. All right, Wordle in 5. The culture is actually incredibly similar, but just a tier friendlier. I could see that. So 16 years there. Oh my god, you guys have ranked choice voting? Super jealous. Super jealous. That's like actually one of my hobby horses. Your prosperity burger needs improvement. Lumpy, what does this mean? Frank, have you gotten to be like all around the? I mean, I don't think you can actually drive around the whole thing, but I need to find the black pepper sauce from Lecum Key brand. For some reason, Automod caught that. I guess cum. I don't care about cum though. Oh. I've never heard of it. Okay. So you're kind of localized. Australia seems super cool. Black patty. It's a beef patty with pepper sauce and onions. That sounds amazing, honestly. Once upon a time, I was a traveler, but it's becoming less and less so. I think I'm sort of in your camp now. I like being like at my house and chilling. Yeah. All right, connections. Let's see what we can do. Oh, me too. There was like a streak that I had with connections where I got it like almost every day for like a month and a half, and I think that spoiled me. And then I started just like there was like 5 in a row that I couldn't get, and I rage quit the game, and so now it's like once every 3 months I'll play it. Okay, brandy, malt, and cider. Feel like there's port. Oh, I had a feeling. Oh, there's stout. I should have looked around more. A stout, a cider, a port. My dogs are cooing at me. If you hear them. Stout, cider, port. Used to travel a lot, then not at all, but I'm planning a 10-day trip to Scotland or Switzerland with Muffin next summer. That sounds awesome. Why Scotland or Switzerland? Like what drew you guys to those places? It's a worse version of Only Connect, and it is hard to play because the quality. Yeah, that's how I feel too. It's like sometimes it's like totally sensible, and then sometimes I'm convinced that there's multiple solutions, and okay, I don't know which of these go closer with each other. No, I don't think I'm gonna get it today. Let's see. I just realized I forgot to... Okay. Outfit, thick, sauce, butter, germ, squat, concern, solid. Oof. Big trains, big trains, big trains! I thought it was trains at first, which feels like right up the alley of mildly autistic. But big trans is, yeah, that's very big trans. Very big trans. Wearing your glasses with what? Did I miss something, Lauren? Prof, thanks for being here also, and also thank you for like making all of this possible. Would not have managed this without your help. So big thank you all around. I wanted to show this off to you, and then you can cue more clips. Let's see. Frank says, I would have been trains autistic, but I didn't have access to them as a kid. Yeah, America's not. We're not huge fans of trains, I don't think. Lumpy says Scotland because it has whiskey and castles. Very good. Yeah, those are two good things. Switzerland because mountains, gorgeous mountains. And there's a specific activity we want to do there. Ride the river, cross... Oh, chat windows. There we go. Ride the river that crosses Bern. It's very mellow current, and people go up a few kilometers and then use a safety vest or pool noodle and let the river bring them back to the city. Oh, that sounds super fun. Trying to read, your girl is blind. Yeah. Wow, the terrifying claws. Is that referring to the kangaroos? Roos are a trip. Yeah. It's so funny because like I grew up on Winnie the Pooh, and so it's like you have this conception of kangaroos as like these cute little adorable things, and then you grow up and find out that they're like absolute boxing monsters and they could like rip your face off literally. Roos are A trip. You will be affiliate the first week you want it, I think. Aw, thanks, Frank. Do you have an emote ready? I do not have emotes ready. But I guess I'll have to think about it. Y'all are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I think I might have to give up on my connections win here. I don't know if I can pull this one out. Yeah, terrifying and also very cute somehow. I don't know how they balance it. Yeah. And then like when they go up on their tail, like just the ability to be able to like launch yourself into the air on your tail is crazy. Candy! Oh man, I want to give the formal like Freeman greeting. I don't know if like I feel like my tongue is not capable of it right now. Yeah. Thanks for being here though. I really appreciate you coming. And how was your day? What have you been doing? Prof as well. I didn't ask you how your day was or what you've been up to. So, yeah, Freeman Patriots to the very end. We'll ride on the worms into the sunset. Solid. Ooh, okay, solid firm. We got some sort of lead here. Ooh, maybe this is what was like throwing me off. Is maybe stout, because stout is like strongliness a little bit. Ooh, or maybe is it like stout, squat, thick? Firm? 108? Oh man, I was actually kind of hoping I would lose. I woke up at 6 and went to work and grinded and then came home and started UFC because it's Azerbaijan today. Good job on getting that bread, Andy. You're always on that grind set. Very admirable. UFC Ultimate Fighting Champions. What does it stand for? Y'all, the fights starting at noon today was sick and thick. Yo! What? Hi! Eris, thank you for coming. Thank you for rating. That's ridiculous. I think everybody should go ahead and just throw a fart in the chat just to get things spicy. Uh-oh. Are our farts not working? Oh, you can fish too. Fishing is good. Hi Tripadelic. Hi Socknam. I think my farts might be broken. Okay, Silly is working.
A little bit of vodka.
Did I turn farts off? Oh, I turned farts off. That's why. Farts should work now.
Acai liquor.
Hello,
Flower liquor.
Gillis again.
Cranberry juice. Top it off with Summerfall sparkling sake.
Welcome in, Raiders.
Happy Tuesday, guys.
We're being silly right now. We're about to shift over to doing some art.
Mix it very well.
And this lady is getting drunk.
I have 5 meetings today, but this will get me through the day.
Let's see. So I'm Rexler. Hello. This is my first stream, so I'm a little bit awkward and a little bit nervous and very unpolished. So thank you for hanging out with that and welcome in. thank you for being here. Thank you for coming along on the raid. I appreciate it. Yes, fart. More farts. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Thank you, I'm Kapoor. I appreciate it. And welcome in. Yeah. Oh, it's still going? Oh, thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it. Germany, Luxembourg, Malta. Handy, do you care to decode that for me? Did I just scratch my forehead? I guess so. Them beans. I don't know the fourth. Okay. Focusing is a little bit difficult for me. What are we doing today? We are doing some art for a couple hours. Then we're going to do some moving. And then we're going to do some gaming. We're going to try to do everything with a little bit of like a community bent today. So art-wise, if you have some art or artists that you really like, feel free to like send them in the chat. Lumpy already sent me some very degenerate material that we can look at. So we will be doing that when we move over to our arty time. And then yeah, we'll be looking at some art that I've done, sort of like loose interpretation of art down in the abouts. Down there, you can see the sort of art that I'm interested in. Lots of different kinds, sort of loose interpretation of art also, including foods and stuff like that. So we'll be looking at that and then maybe doing some art. I think we're going to be doing some art, a couple different things. And then moving, we're going to do, I'm a little bit injured right now. Normally I do a lot of like yoga, and I do sort of like dancing by myself, for myself, and and a lot of walking. But I thought it would be neat to see if we could do some moving together. So just some simple kind of calisthenics stuff that's good for kind of building up some base strength. For anybody who's interested in doing that. And it's always sort of nice to get up and move our bodies. And it's nice if we can do that kind of in combination with this digital world that we're in. And then community gaming, we'll be playing some marbles. You can fish right now if you want. You can be a fisher. And what is it? Gartic? Gartic Phone's like a drawing game. So we'll be playing a little bit of that if there's people around who like to be drawers. And then what else? What's the last? Golf. Any golf with your friendsers? I'm a huge golfer. Yeah, so if anybody's around to play golf, we'll be doing some golf. And then the last big chunk of the stream today is going to be Mario. I am stuck in 1999, so I play Super Mario 64 on repeat, as though it's the only game in existence. Yeah, I know. Imagine playing golf. Who would do such a thing? Yeah, and I try to do it fast. I'm like a faux speedrunner, or maybe just a baby speedrunner. So right now my 120 star run, that's the ones I do. It's the whole game. I like the completionist aspect of it. It's it takes me about 3.5 hours. The world record right now, I have a hard time keeping track. I think it's like 1 hour and 46, 3x maybe. Something around there. It's absolutely insane. We'll probably look at a 16 star run. It's about, what is it, 14 4x, something like that. It's, you can just see how broken the people have made the game. It's been around for so long, and I think it being one of the like really first true 3D platformers, it's just makes it very susceptible, and so it's like a kind of unique game in that way. Zelda SNES randomizer. No way, Lumpy. Ocarina of Time is my actual favorite game on Earth, probably till the end of time. But I've never managed to go back to SNES. So something that I want to do, like, down the road, is also do, like, more retro games. But then I also want to do, like, more contemporary games, too. I hang out with Prof a lot, and he's, constantly doing the utterly insane FromSoft games, Bloodborne in particular. So that's another one that's down in my about as sort of like a target game for the future. I would love to tutelage under Prof in the Bloodborne sphere. So yeah, I think with that, we should probably just fail out of connections. Yeah. Okay, I failed today. That's the end of our dailies. We did not do that well. Wordle in 5, and we didn't do very good there. Company, concern, firm, house, outfit. Apple products, brandy, butter, cider, sauce. Okay, I get it. Starts of European countries. These are the purple ones that really, really piss me off. All right, there we go. Let's see about arting. Okay. I gave a little preface of our art. Yeah, it's a good purple, just really hard. That's one of those that I struggle with a lot. Is the starts of words. It just it doesn't work super well for me. Some people do them though, Frank. It's I don't know how people do them. They probably focus better than I do. Here I go. Far. Hi. Thanks for coming in. Daddy. I meant to have like a daddy clip to play when you came in, but I didn't get there. How's your day? What have you been up to? Is cum night happening? Whatchamacalliting? Are y'all whatchamacalliting, or is bread toasted? Let's see here. Art. So we'll get the juices flowing by looking at a little bit of art that I've been doing recently, and then I suppose maybe we can look at some of the art I did long ago. We can see the two ends of my arting. And then yeah, if you have art or artists that you like, feel free to throw them in the chat. Otherwise, I'll probably supplement that portion with artists that I like, and we can just look at some of those. And then I will attempt doing some art on stream. We'll see how it goes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Flowers. And thank you for the follow, Handy. Flower says, I'm sick. Bread's missing Sonny. Gave up waiting for him. I see. So Brad is MIA. I'm glad that you're feeling better now. I I hope it's nothing serious, just a head cold or something. All right. How am I doing this? Let's see. Maybe we move back over to what, this camera? Oh, there's two of me. Hi. Twice. Blink. Hmm? Blink. Yeah. That's probably okay. I have some art stuff behind me that I'm gonna grab, and then we can look at them. 2 seconds.